There is a kind of pain that has no name. Not heartbreak, not grief, not loneliness, though it feels like all of those at once. It's the quiet realization, sometimes years after it's over, that the person you loved most never truly loved you back. Not in the ways that count, not in the ways you needed. And here is what no one prepares you for. That experience didn't just hurt you, it changed you. It rewired the way your nervous system reads love itself. And right now, without you even realizing it, it may still be shaping every relationship in your life. Tonight, we're going to trace exactly how that happened. 5 ways that loving someone who couldn't love you back has left patterns inside you. Patterns that are still running quietly in the background of your relationships, your choices, and the way you feel about yourself. This is not about blame, not theirs, not yours. This is about understanding, because you cannot heal what you cannot see. Stay with me until the end. The 5th one is the one most people never talk about, and it might be the most important. Pattern 1. You stopped knowing what safe love feels like. When you love someone who gives inconsistently, sometimes warm, sometimes cold, sometimes present, sometimes completely gone, your nervous system doesn't experience that as confusion. It experiences it as normal. The moments of warmth become electric. The moments of withdrawal become unbearable. And your entire emotional system gets calibrated to that rhythm. The push and pull, the hot and cold, the hope and the disappointment. Over time, your body starts to associate love with uncertainty. And here's where it gets complicated. When you eventually meet someone who is consistent, someone who texts back, who shows up, who doesn't disappear, something strange happens. It feels boring. It feels too easy. It feels like something must be wrong. Not because it is wrong, but because your nervous system was trained on chaos. And calm no longer feels like love. It feels like the absence of it. This is not a character flaw. This is not you being broken or dramatic. This is your body doing exactly what it was designed to do. Repeat what it learned. The question is, what did loving them teach your body love was supposed to feel like? Pattern 2. You learned to make yourself easier to love. When the love you received was conditional, when you felt it disappear when you were too much, too emotional, too needy, too honest, you adapted. You started editing yourself. Maybe you stopped bringing up certain topics. Maybe you swallowed feelings that felt too big. Maybe you became the version of yourself that was easiest to be around. Agreeable, low maintenance, always understanding, never a problem. And you were so good at it that people called it maturity. But what was really happening was this. You were learning that you, fully expressed, was too risky. That the real you might drive love away. So you hid parts of yourself away for safekeeping. And the longer you hid them, the more you forgot they were there. Here is the painful irony of this pattern. In future relationships, you'll attract people who appreciate how easy you are to be with, and then feel unseen because they never truly know you. You'll wonder why you feel lonely in relationships, why you feel like no one really gets you. But the person who decided not to show up fully was you. Not because you're not enough, but because somewhere along the way you learned that being fully yourself was a love risk you couldn't afford to take. Pattern 3. You learned to doubt what you actually experienced. When someone who claims to love you consistently behaves in ways that hurt you, and then tells you that you're too sensitive, that it didn't happen that way, that you're imagining things, your mind is placed in an impossible position. Trust them, or trust yourself. And because you loved them, because you needed them to be who you believed them to be, you chose them. You talked yourself out of what you saw. You minimized what you felt. You rewrote the story to make it make sense. And this becomes a habit. In relationships after them, you'll second-guess your instincts. You'll feel something is wrong and immediately dismiss it. You'll apologize for reactions that were completely valid. You'll wonder if you're too much, too intense, too emotional, even when you're responding reasonably to unreasonable treatment. The cruelest thing this pattern does is this. It takes your own mind, your most reliable tool for protecting yourself, and makes you suspicious of it. Rebuilding trust with your own perception is some of the most important work you will ever do. Because once you can trust what you feel again, everything changes. Pattern 4. You started confusing intensity with love. There is a chemical reality to loving someone who is emotionally unavailable. The uncertainty, the not knowing where you stand, the hope, the fear, the relief when they finally come back, produces a cycle in your brain that is genuinely addictive. Every moment of connection after a period of distance floods your system with relief so powerful it registers as euphoria. And that feeling becomes your definition of love. Calm, steady, reciprocal love, the kind that doesn't spike and crash, feels flat by comparison. Not because it is flat, but because your nervous system is searching for the intensity it learned to call love. You'll find yourself bored in healthy relationships, drawn back to dynamics that mirror the original one, chasing a feeling that your body knows, even when your mind knows better. This is what people mean when they say they're addicted to someone. It is not weakness, it is not stupidity, it is biology, shaped by an experience your body is still trying to resolve. The good news is this: what was learned can be unlearned. But first, you have to recognize the pattern for what it is. Not passion, not destiny, not a love so deep it hurts, a nervous system that hasn't found rest yet. Pattern 5, and this is the one no one talks about. You became afraid of the love you actually deserve. This is the deepest wound and the quietest, because somewhere in the experience of loving someone who couldn't love you back, a belief was written into you. Not consciously, not on purpose, but written nonetheless. The belief that you are not fully lovable, not completely, not consistently, not without conditions. And so when real love shows up, patient love, safe love, the kind that doesn't require you to perform or shrink or beg, something in you doesn't celebrate, something in you gets afraid. Because if this person sees you, really sees you, and then leaves, it will confirm what you already fear is true. So you sabotage, you push, you withdraw, you find reasons it won't work before it has a chance to fail. You choose unavailable people because they can never fully reject you. You stay a little distant so you can tell yourself you never really gave it a chance. All to protect yourself from the one thing you want most. Let me say this clearly. The fact that you loved someone with everything you had, even someone who couldn't receive it, is not evidence that you are unlovable. It is evidence of your capacity for love. That capacity is yours. It always was. These 5 patterns don't make you broken. They make you human. They are the ways a sensitive, loving person adapts to an environment where love was scarce or conditional. The adaptation made sense then. The question now is whether you're still living by rules written in a relationship that's long over. You don't have to earn love. You don't have to shrink to keep it. You don't have to choose pain to feel it. Healing starts the moment you see the pattern clearly and decide that the story written by one person's limitations doesn't have to be the story of the rest of your life. If this video describes something you felt but never had words for, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want to keep going, understanding yourself, your patterns, the people you attract, and why, subscribe to this channel. Because the more you understand the psychology of love, the closer you get to the love you were always capable of giving and finally receiving. I'll see you in the next one.